What's going on, guys? Before we get into today's video, I just want to let you know that we are quickly approaching 500 subs, and to show my appreciation, I put together a tackle box with all of my favorite inshore baits that I'm going to be giving away once we hit 500 subs. So make sure you subscribe to the channel for your chance to win, and let's get into it. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got something a little bit different for you. If you've been keeping up with the videos, you would see that I've really been liking these TKO shrimp. This one in particular, it is the Cock of the Walk colorway. It's kind of a brown with a chartreuse tail. And these baits have really been producing. My only complaint about them is that they do not last really well. You know, after 5 to 8 specks, this thing is tore up. You know, the hook's pulled through the bait and it's barely usable. So recently, Horsemen came out with their own shrimp bait. And this one is called the Boom Boom Shrimp. And this is the glow color. It's you know, white glow in the dark with a chartreuse tail. I also picked up the Old Faithful color. This is kind of like a shrimp creole. And I think this one will do really well for us. But these are the only two colors they had. So the baits are supposed to be really durable. And as you can see, they're kind of stiff. And yeah, they do feel like they're gonna hold up. I guess tomorrow we'll see for sure. They also have a death grip jig head in there, and that's super nice. Usually those are pretty good at, you know, not dropping your draws, as the old men like to say, and your bait slipping down your hook. So I'm excited to try these out. So I think tomorrow what we're gonna do is Will is gonna go ahead and use these TKO shrimp, and I'm gonna follow behind with the Boom Boom Shrimp. We're gonna see who catches more fish, and we're gonna see whose bait holds up longer. So I'm gonna see you guys out on the water. All right, pulling up to spot number 1, and we have birds already. So we're gonna get some lines in the water and see how this 4 Horsemen Boom Boom Shrimp performs. This is some pretty water. All right, that's a fish right there. There it is. Oh, it hit hard. This might be this is a cat, 100%. Fish number 1 is gonna be a gaff top.
That's not a good
sign. Slime me down, wrap me up, slime me down, do it all. This dude, look at this.
Got you all up, man.
Will's on him. You got him a speck?
I think so.
Small one. Borderline. Number 1 for the TKO shrimp. First fish in the boat. Let's go make the cut. Now you got it. You got it. Just makes it. There we go. Fish number 1. Will got him a cat. It would seem so. State record? You gonna be on Don Dubuque? That's number 2 for the TKO. It's a gaff top. How's it holding up, Will?
Pretty good. I'm gonna do put the hook back in.
It's holding up all right, he says. Hook hasn't broken loose yet. Fish are hitting right in front. That's the cast right there. Another cat. No. Damn. Flipper, George. All right, 2 for Will, 2 for myself.
I think we might need to find another set of birds. Yeah, 1 trout and 3 catfish. So we crank the motor up and run something.
Yeah, they're running away from us. Come on, Colin. This might be a, no, this is another cat. Number 3. I have to put this trolling motor on 9.5, dude. Well, we're getting a decent durability test with these catfish. We got a little tear in the back of it. But with the flipper, definitely a little harder on the baits. We got a speck. Yeah, we got a nice speck. Oh, he came off. That was a good fish. That was definitely a good fish. That might have been like a freaking 18-incher or something. You got a speck, Will? That's 2 for Will. I got 1 as well. Good stuff, Will. We got 1 too. Ah. All right. Number 2 and 3. Oh yeah, easy keeper. All right. Brant's got him 1. That's a keeper. Trying to lose that. There's that one. Not good. Got you a speck. I hear him. All right, George. Brant's too. We are in them.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a good speck. I think so. Not really, but not a bad one. I think he's big enough. Bam. That is speck number 2 for myself. All right, Will and I have both caught 2 specks each and a few catfish. The 4-horse has a small tear in the back. I think it's from the flipper. And this TKO shrimp looks brand new. So yeah, we'll see how they keep doing. Story of my life. They always catch me sleeping. There we go. That is a cat. Straight to the bottom. Holding tight. Making a run. This dude's got 1 eye. That's a speck. Is it gonna make it?
I think he might make it.
It's a borderline one. He's going for a little swim. I think he does. That'll take it. Yep, that's good. Haven't seen the water this nice in a while.
There it is. Don't know if it's a trout yet.
I got a trout, the smallest trout, but it's a trout. It came off. I've lost quite a few fish. Came off well. Nope. Got my little speck. All right, that's a keeper for sure. Good stuff. Gotta be a cat. Oh yeah, 100% a cat. It's my cat. Oh, your cat beat my cat. All right, do mine now.
So what, I got 2, what, you got 4, 5, 6, how many you got? Well, Mike?
I think I have 2. I think Will has 4.
That's 8, you got anything? 1. That's 9. What about you, Kyle, anything in there yet? So we got 9 trout.
9 specks thus far. Whoa, you saw that? Damn, big old red. There, ooh, you just nailed me. But I had too much slack. Missed them. There's some fish in here. That had to be a big old red. Or is dirtier?
Right there?
Got you a big old trout?
Come on.
Just Horsemen.
Here we come.
That's a nice speck. There you go. That is a good fish. Good stuff, Rance.
Yellowmouth.
Oh yeah. What's she measure? Looking at a good 15 and a half. All right. We found a bunch of birds diving. They don't really have too many grouped up. I got my catfish. Look at this one, Rance. Destroyed my bait. What you got? What you got? All right, everybody's getting in them.
Hold up, man. Hold up with that.
Ah, that's a speck. That's a speck. There we go. Will showing us how it's done with the TKO shrimp. What is that, number 5 for the TKO?
It is a keeper. Right at it.
Yeah, I think that is. All right, let him loose. Let him loose. Still at 4. Oh, I just got drilled. Lost it over the wave though. Didn't know till I felt it. I think it was a speck. Is it? It is a speck. Speck's out the left. Did he come off? He came off, just like all the others.
You gotta throw that bait away.
I don't know if I can co-sign on this bait with losing all these fish. It's not like my line's going slack.
That thing just attracts baby.
You think it's a baby speck killer? Speck, that's a speck, I saw it. That's a nice one.
Come on, get him in, Kyle.
There we go, that is definitely a nice one. All right, Colin.
Throw in the exact spot. Where'd you throw?
Good stuff, man.
About 10 yards that way.
Got a nice 14-incher.
Cool. Let's see it.
What are we looking like?
Something like that. 15-ish.
Okay, 15.
That'll be
Very nice, sir. We all gotta chip in and get a real fishing pole, man. Got a big fat speckled trout.
Might be a keeper. Yeah, And he get him in here.
Oh,
Barely. I barely.
He came off.
Barely got him in. We've been struggling to get these fish in the boat. He barely made it himself.
Working on a tough, yeah, working them fish.
There we go.
oh, get the net somebody.
Yeah, it was a small speck. And of course he came off.
That's what that is. Hey, what, that big wind's tied up for losing the most fish.
Yeah, it's lost quite a few fish. I feel like I've had decent hook sets too.
Sacks of ice off the boat. Coming in from some
Oh, I just got drilled. There we go. That's another speck.
a little one though. That's a throwback.
That is a throwback.
Produced, man. Look. Yeah, George almost took your GoPro with it.
Get big for me, little guy. Whoop. You good? George got. Oh,
Got a fish.
we lighten him up.
I don't know if he's a keeper though.
George, you under? Where you at, George? That's a borderline. A couple borderlines.
Right here, Will.
Back us up and then spot lock it. We're on top of it. Let me see that thing.
No.
Rance, he ain't making it,
He
man.
ain't making it. 11 and a half.
Let him loose.
Little baby trout? Baby trout
Baby.
looks like it, huh?
Oh,
Baby catfish.
Even better.
It's good eating right there.
That's a baby trout.
Baby Trout Island.
Baby trout.
Ladyfish.
Baby ladyfish.
All right, George. George found him a red.
It's gonna spool me out though, because I don't have enough line.
Well, tighten your drag, yeah.
Pick up that motor with me.
Or you got a jack.
You got the motor up with? Yeah, what you got, Will? You might have to keep fishing. I might have to try. You got that 10-cent St. Croix rod?
St. Croix is the best.
Ooh, look at it again. Good open water, no structure you get.
Yep.
Always catch something big at the mouth of terrible. There you go.
There it goes.
All that work I just did, he took it back on.
Smoke and drag. There it is. I think it was a red tail.
Big red, huh?
Yeah, I think it was a red tail.
Mother can't believe he fought that much. Where's the net? Close. Oh, I'd have had that thing in half the time. That Mickey Mouse rig. Bullshit. This mother fought.
I didn't even-
Picture that baby.
Woo, that's a big old red. Bigger than mine? Mine was still over 36. Mine was bigger.
35.
36-inch fish. Well, I just got home and that is going to be it for this one, guys. Normally, I do not include the catfish that we catch in the videos, but being that this was a durability test, I felt it was only fair as the catfish, they do a lot of damage to the baits, especially with the flipper. So starting with the H&H TKO Shrimp, it did an excellent job of holding up. I mean, Will didn't catch a ton of fish. I think he ended the day with 5 or 6, but you could see it held up pretty well. The main thing that happened to it was it did lose the weight. This is a new one. You could see it has a weight on the inside. This one does not. It's hollow right here. But yeah, it only dropped down the shank a few times, and that's my main complaint with these. They end up like this, all tore up. They'll tear down the sides because of that. And yeah, it held up decent today though. And unfortunately, I did lose the boom boom shrimp. It broke off at the very end of the day. I didn't have the camera going, and it is gone. But I am going to include a picture up here, and you can see how it looks. It held up really well, aside from where I was using the flipper. The flipper tore the bait. I think if we were catching mostly specks, it would have looked even better. So what is my opinion on the boom boom shrimp? I think the boom boom shrimp is a great bait. It did an excellent job catching fish. I had no issues. It was keeping up with the TKO shrimp, which is always a producer for us. And like I said, I think if it wasn't for the catfish flipper, this thing would have held up perfectly fine. I mean, even with the catfish flipper, I wasn't having any issues with it. It just had a tear in the bait. But yeah, for $6.25 for 2 baits, I definitely think it's worth it. You should definitely be giving these a try if you like the TKO shrimp, or if you're just fishing for specks in general. But yeah, that is going to be it for this one, guys. If you liked the video, make sure you leave me a like down below, and subscribe for more videos. They're going to be coming. I'll see you guys next time.
You could find me in the valley of the river, man, way out where the moccasins live. You could find me where the black water flows, where the sawgrass sways and the cattails grow. Ooh, I've been living